We're at another turn here. I've actually lost track of how many it's been, 3 or 4. You can see, of course you can't see in this video, but the other one I took here a second ago, you can see that it's really changed. It looks more like a compost pile now than what it did, and it has shrunk down a lot too. What we're going to do this time is move it into that cage back there and water it down as I go. We still want the moisture. It's still heating up a little bit. It's been 2 weeks on this guy. Kind of a long way to haul it, but you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. See it steaming? Can you smell it? Smells good. Well, today we're making the 4th turn of this pile, and you may notice that I'm doing something a little bit different this time. Instead of simply turning the pile in place, I'm moving it over to this wire enclosure. There's nothing magical about a wire cage, but it does help keep the pile contained as it shrinks. By this point, we've lost a fair amount of volume, which is exactly what we want to see. The microorganisms have been hard at work, consuming carbon, nitrogen, releasing carbon dioxide, water, and heat, while transforming these raw materials into stable organic matter. You know, one of the things I enjoy about composting is that no 2 piles are exactly alike. Every pile has its own personality, different ingredients, different weather, different moisture levels, and different temperatures all influence the process, and that's why I don't follow a strict calendar. Instead, I let the pile tell me what it needs. Temperature is still one of my favorite indicators. You saw that it was at about 140, so it's not getting as hot right now. Earlier in the process, we were watching for those high temperatures to make sure we were getting good microbial activity. As the pile matures, those temperature swings become a little less dramatic, and that's perfectly normal. The biology is changing. We're gradually moving from the rapid breakdown stage into a slower process of building a more stable, biologically active compost. And moisture is just as important now as it was on day 1. Every time I turn the pile, I check it by hand. It should feel like a wrung out sponge, moist enough that microorganisms have the water they need, but not so wet that we drive out the oxygen. Biology needs both moisture and air, and finding that balance is one of the keys to making high quality compost. As I'm turning, I'm also looking for consistency. I'm watching for any dry pockets, any clumps that didn't break down, or anything that needs a little extra mixing. Every turn is another opportunity to blend the ingredients more evenly and create a better environment for the biology. You know, one question I get asked a lot is how long does it take to make good compost? And the honest answer is it depends. Compost doesn't finish because of a certain number of days have passed. It finishes because the biology has done its work. And that's why patience is one of the most important ingredients that you can add to any compost pile. By moving this pile into the cage today, we're simply giving it a good home to set up for the next stage of the process. Over the coming weeks, the materials will continue breaking down, the biology will continue changing, and we'll get closer to a finished compost that's ready to return life back to the soil. Watching a compost pile change over time reminds me that healthy soil isn't built overnight. It's built through thousands of small biological processes, all working together the way that they were designed to. As stewards of the land, our job isn't to force that process, it's to create the conditions where it can thrive. We'll continue following this pile as it matures, and I look forward to showing you what it looks like when we are finally finished. And it's getting there. We'll see you next time.